So one more set to go today. I want to remind you that we have a matcherino for all of the games, which if you haven't followed the 2BCU this season, we have KOF 2002 UHAM, we have Rev 2, we have Stripe, which you're watching today, and we also have UNCLR. So by authenticating with any of your social media, whether it's Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, or Google Plus, I think it's like weird stuff. You can donate for free. 50 cents, I believe, is the coupon. Absolutely for free for all of the games. So yeah, just go do it. Press buttons. They're all plus. They have no drawback at all.
You thought Soul FH was plus. You forgot about Matcherino. But yeah, anything that helps out the community here is very welcome. And if you're enjoying the matches, feel free to add a little bit extra for the various tournaments that are ongoing. We'll still be here presenting regardless. I'm not sure if these current stretch goals are up to date. We'll get that information in just a second. But the season end raffle, I believe every €5 gets you a ticket.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And if we can get just that extra 130 more and a couple of pennies to go with it, there will be the Melty Blood Lumina Marathon ongoing. A really good way to get yourselves into Melty Blood when it finally comes out. No more shall it be relegated to the joke of the bathroom. Main stage at EVO, Melty Blood, let's go. Can't wait to get hit full screen by Honest Mids Michael, I swear to God. Oh. Alright, and I believe this is going to be the last match of the night. For those watching, we're going to be seeing c0ldmT versus Gamma, a Ram versus Potemkin matchup. And I can tell you this match sucks. This match sucks a lot for Potemkin. It's not unwinnable, but it is like a 6-4. I think it's like a 6-4, but you have to know all the intricacies and bugs of this matchup. The bugs by which I mean Potemkin can do flick that back on Ram Swords, but if she's not point blank to you, you have to do a Kara FDB to actually get the explosion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's madness.
I've seen Kurogic win this matchup consistently, but that's Kurogic. Like not everyone can play at that level, if that makes sense.
Yeah, if you start saying things like, "Oh, well, it's a combo that Fab does as B&B," I'm going to just look at you like, yes, it is Fab's B&B. That doesn't mean it's mine. I still can't consistently do plus R air pot buster loops in the corner. So that tells you my execution's kind of subpar.
Yeah. There's definitely some players that have those sort of tools that are really heavily reaction based, heavily execution based, heavily not really execute. It's more like about reading the opponent and so on. So you are in the position where yes, that thing is available, but it needs a lot of work to keep consistent. So like I remember when Leapfrog was playing Strive, that he would kind of consistently flick both swords on reaction. It's like, okay, sure.
All right, round start. I'm really interested to see what they get done here. Slide head round start. Interesting way to open a round against a Ram. I guess they were expecting the S sword to be thrown. There's the pickup going into the corner. Everybody loves this. Wall break for free.
Almost a bar.
Yep. Whoop. Blocks it. All right. How are we going to see Gamma go in on this? Whoa. Volume up now. Let us know in the chat if it's too loud. Good use of forward Mega Fist. 2D gets the Hammerfall. Possibly expecting a burst out of that, but continuing on with the combo, getting them into the corner. Exactly where you want the Ram to be. Exactly where you don't want the Ram to put you. Oh, goes for the wall break.
I wonder why they anticipated that. Could have had at least one more hit, I think.
Even still, you want to guarantee the wall break. Whoop.
Yeah.
Purple RC. Yeah. This is exactly how you want to use these tools. Trying to use GI to get stuff done here. Run up throw. Run up throw is impossible to react to. They were expecting that last second burst again. Whoop. Just a lot of back and forth here.
Oh, tried the 6P, but unfortunately ended up trading.
Unfortunate for Gamma there. c0ldmT. Oh, now we're going to see 2H, 2S. No PB attempts coming out here just yet. Whoa! Good throw break. No air throw from either player. Just really testing each other's metal in the air there. Ooh, 2D whiff again. Or sorry, not 2D, 4D. Getting that throw whiffs in. Ooh. Good use of Mega Fist forward. Gets a full combo pickup. No, opts for the reset with GI.
A bit too far.
Alright, are we going to see throw? Yeah, we are. It's something that Potemkins love to do here is because it's 2 frames. It's our fastest option. Good use of BRC to punish the dust, extending the recovery period on it.
Another one?
Yeah, like throw is 2 frames.
Yes, you gotta take that.
Yeah, like Rams will, if you know the Ramlethal isn't going to go for like a low air attack or a JK after they do sword attack on you, you can just throw them back into the corner for free and start your own pressure string instead. And like 2 frames is hard to deal with, you know? Going for a few too many slide hits here. Gonna get themselves wall broken. Yep. Oh. That wall is 1 hit away from breaking, I guarantee it. Red RC into the pickup, putting them back in. Now we're gonna see the wall break off the blast. c0ld is showing a lot of foresight in this matchup. 2C, GI, and...
There it is, and now you can burst, but you're still like not in a great position. 1 hit from pop, even a counter hit, heavy could kill you.
Oh, GI. 2S. I don't know how that 2S got hit. But the 2S got the hit in, and that's the first game to Gamma.
I wonder if it was because they tried to backdash and got hit by the 2S.
Potentially. GI does have a lot of extended... Oh, that's a really good forward Mega Fist getting the counter hit. Goes for the GI, no follow-up after it. Forward Mega Fist again, but no counter hit, just a punish. Purple RC, 2H, or CS even. Oh, good use of that.
Oh, could have been an air throw, but doesn't come in, and now you're cornered. Still, not the worst position to be. Like, you basically have to touch her once. Kinda does build decent meter once he starts going, and he has a burst to work with.
There's the flick on the corner swords because she was approaching rather than moving further away.
Challenge the first record didn't work out, but the back Mega Fist into 2S takes it.
Back Mega Fist is good. Back Mega Fist is so good, especially when you're already cornered by a lot of players. Whoop, goes for that.
Like, I think many Potemkins over rely on it, so they end up getting air thrown a lot by people that you know, once they're back to neutral and then go and they're gonna do back Mega Fist. So they have to find like other ways to deal with the escape from the opponent next time. So
I'm showing a lot of patience, getting that throw in there. Whoop. GI on the wake up, forcing her into something. The one thing that I would say here though is that there's a... Alright, are they going to be able to dodge the... You can dodge that burst if you do 2H straight jump up, or 2S straight jump, or sorry, H or S straight jump up will actually dodge the burst as long as you're blocking. It's a bit of a weird one.
Not enough damage, not close to the wall, not guaranteed to break, I don't know.
There's that explosion, really good flick. Doesn't get the extended explosion though, unfortunately.
That's another one.
Back Mega Fist, Gamma. Gamma is putting work in with these back Mega Fists. It's a good button, it leaves you +4. If I could only carry a Mega Fist, I'd be a happy man. Whoop. Still using Slide Head at kind of awkward ranges, because like S into H from c0ldmT would definitely hit them out of that. Back Mega Fist going unpunished, not getting hit out of anything. Whoop. The thing is, like, it looks like Gamma's kind of struggling to get anything done here, but Potemkin builds meter for every slide head he does. He builds meter for every HFB he does, and he builds meter for every jump he does. Yep. That's why, like, he's not actually losing in the meter war here, despite losing in the HP war. Ooh. Gets that S. Goes in.
One.
Opts for the continuing combo to try and catch up. If they'd gone for Heat Knuckle, there would be slightly more damage, but this is also really good still. Ooh. High-hitting JH. Woo! GI. Oh! Must have caught the jumping back frames off of c0ldmT.
It could be.
Oh! That 5k. Run-up throw. It's always impossible to... I find it impossible to react to run-up throw a lot of the time. I have to be pre-mashing Pop Buster.
It's mostly
that's what I like to see.
it's mostly because she gets to enforce that fat S so much that you're scared when she starts running that she will just cancel into fat S.
Oh yeah, like she can dash up and then just instantly do like JK on you as Potemkin, and it's almost an instant overhead. Like you have very little time to react to it, and if you've reacted with throw, you're getting counter hit. Oh, unfortunate. Gets hit by the continuation of the combo. Oh, I think that might have been a Kara. That might have been a flick rather than a Kara, I mean. Or maybe back Mega Fist getting caught there. Always unfortunate when that happens.
Both characters with the burst though, so at least they saved it until here, or they recovered it, by the third round. So that's gonna play a big part.
There's that run up. Ooh. Yeah, no, this is Ram at exactly the range she wants to be at. One sword is exactly how much she wants. Oh, there's that throw though.
Watch out for Motobaru though. Okay, use the meter for BRC.
BRC, but no punish of anything.
Oh, there's the big game changer and the burst bait and the meter to work with.
That's what you like to see. What, 2H? But no follow-up.
Still meter to work with. They can go into BRC. They anticipate the sword release the bayonet and kills with the Hammerfall.
Just let Hammerfall do the work. It's a good tool for getting the work done, even in matchups.
3-0 as the score.
Yep. Gamma showing that they have some handle on this matchup. They know what they're doing and what they need to be adjusting to. Like, we're not seeing 5 million slide heads at round start anymore. We're seeing them like properly pace out and be spaced. There's the air throw. Well, it puts them out of the corner. Unfortunately, giving up their advantage there. Whoa. And we're going to go back into the corner, and any hit here is going to put Gamma into a wall break situation and probably end the round. Ooh. Going in. CS? No CS. No throw attempt. Oh, this is looking pretty bad for them right now. Ram with the meter. There's the flick on the thing, and there's the throw. Ooh.
I wonder why the 2K, every time they get a knockdown, like you can avoid it, it does literally no damage, and you can get a better Oki from it, like from leaving that on the table.
Some people don't like to leave damage on the table if they don't have to. That's not a counter hit. Oh, unfortunately, they get the back Mega Fist without a Kara or the Potemkin. That's it. That's it. Shake my hand. I only need 1 hit point. I don't need anything more. Excuse you. Whoop. We're gonna see the grab. Oh, no grab, unfortunately. CS. Close slash into Potbuster is essentially an almost inescapable tick throw if you space it just right, because it's +4 off the close slash, and the Potemkin Buster comes out in 5 frames. You have 1 frame to react to whether or not it's just CS. Ooh. I love doing slide head, getting the hit, and still getting comboed into the corner. It feels great. It feels great. Oh, it's the Hammerfall. Doesn't block the... That's a weird thing. Like, Hammerfall Red RC doesn't convert to an insane amount of damage. It's good damage, but the amount of people that will immediately burst when they get hit by a counter hit Hammerfall is bizarre. Oh, here we go.
I think it's more about space, especially space is such a good tool for you, such, RAM controlling it, that you lose a lot of space. Damage might not be the greatest.
I think this might be it.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, what?
Yeah, no, fell out of the combo. Didn't get the second explosion, so therefore Pot didn't. I've never seen it happen either. I was trying to work out in my head if Pot had enough guts to live or die there, and it turns out it doesn't matter. You don't get hit, you don't take the damage. Oh, that was excellent, excellent presence of mind. Knew they had the 50 meter, saw the hit be a punish, knew they weren't going to get a follow-up on the counter hit, but as they land, do purple RC, forward CS. Great play, great play. Woo.
For now, a very good performance from Gamma.
Oh, tried to bait out a grab attempt there. Whoops, slide head, getting put back in the corner by c0ldmT. Back in the corner from Gamma. Goes for the empty jump normal grab. I mean, alright. Alright. Yeah, alright. Okay. Mega Fist forward. Purple RC.
Nice. 2K 2D. No, never mind. Goes for the burst again. It's interesting that they're going for the burst rather than for the buster, especially when there's a sorry, not the burst, the dust. When there's burst on the board. because even though you get the dust conversion, you still like have to bait that burst. Whether if you get the buster, you don't have to worry about the burst, and you also get a decent Ogia after it.
I mean, it's one of these things that you have to make decisions of in the moment, and like sometimes you can be like, if I go for dust here, I'm guaranteed a higher damage punish than if I just go for buster. And you also want buster in the back of their head to always be a threat, and the less frequently you bring it up with them, the less they'll be ready to react to buster when you do decide to do it to end a round. Like, it's this case of like styling your threat in such a way that you let the opponent know what you're going to do and when you're going to start doing it. Like, in these long sets, I think there hasn't been a single game where I haven't done at least one round start Carapot Buster.
Okay, we're trying again here to see if it falls.
And we're getting it. He's not going to die, but it's going to hurt.
This time it doesn't fall out.
Ooh. Good block, really good block. Oh. Gill in this game, despite the fact that they had so little health and Cold had the meter advantage, just still doing what they can do here. Whoa, there's the hit. Unfortunately, no follow-up. The actual best hit off high air counter hit H with Potemkin is actually a 6H after you land on the ground, which is really counterintuitive. Already half healthed. Get that 5P, such a good anti-air. It's such a good anti-air button.
Yeah, I would like to see the conversion into it, Nako, but yeah, even just at 5P to just supplement is very important as a character like Ram.
Getting that damage out. This is going to go for the full wall break. Oh yeah, and there's the damage. c0ldmT looking pretty to get that first point on the board here. Oh, wow. Really good punish after the purple RC. Goes for the burst, doesn't want to deal with any kind of mix. Yeah, GI. One thing I like to do against some people is to do the second Garuda impact after my first. Just so that they know, oh my god, is this it? Is this it?
It should be.
Oh no!
Never mind.
Oh, they didn't hit him high enough off the second S. 2D gets blocked. Oh, that's such a heartache.
First point on the board for c0ldmT.
I always feel like the first combo, any character that you're picking up in Guilty Gear that you need to master is your dust combo. It's damage you're just leaving on the board. You don't have to do an optimal one. Optimal ones are really tricky when you start doing like your air back dashes, forward dashes, etc. Ooh, good conversion there. And keeps the pressure going with Hammerfall. But yeah, don't leave your dust combos on the board. Learn one that's good. Get 230 damage off your dust combo and then be happy from there. If you can get higher, good job. Whoa. Challenging the Mega Fist, getting hit. Oh no, getting put in the corner. Good burst to get out. It's always tricky to burst that.
Oh, big punish. No,
it's hard to get a big punish as pot into that. But, hey, guess what? If you're close enough, that's dust punishable. I think it's like 31 frame recovery, so you have to be quick off.
I think.
Yeah. Whoop. We're seeing a lot of really delayed purple RCs here instead of any of the purple RC's Potemkin busters, but that's okay because like if you overuse purple RC Potemkin buster, you can get blown up for it.
Yeah, minus 30 actually, not minus 32, but ooh, what a back throw!
Minus 30, so you've got 2 frames to hold that 5D down, but yeah, like after flash.
Recognize that the jump was way too high.
It's like Garuda Impact. I love seeing Garuda Impact as a punish. It's very gratifying. Ooh. Yeah, now we're seeing all the pressure coming out of c0ldmT here. Ooh. Doesn't block the burst, gets kept in the corner for it. Has to deal with all the swords. Yep. Following it up. Possibly, yeah, c0ldmT was looking for the burst there. Gamma, really good presence of mind to hold on to it, knowing they still have 2 rounds, can burst here if they need to. Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see? Oh no, the backdash. They're dead. That's it. That's life, baby. Oh no! Oh my heart. They didn't get hit by it, but they didn't FD it either, so they died to chip damage.
Such a weird interaction.
My heart. I'm so sad for them. Oh, all Potemkin players feel each other's sadness. That's just the natural law. Really good grab. I didn't think that was gonna hit at all. So yeah, GI against anybody who doesn't have good reversal is free and should be used to cause free chip damage and a bunch of risk cranking. But you need to be careful that you don't get reliant on it.
Yeah, I mean, if you do GI into GI, there is at least a 9-frame gap, but you don't want to challenge that, because if you mistime it, oh boy.
If you miss time challenging Garuda Impact, you are getting hit with a 6H, and if you're in the corner, you die.
Yeah, no.
I thought we were going to see a Potemkin Buster there for sure. That's the first purple RC we've seen out of that. Really tempting to go for all those 5Ds. Like, this point is starting to get predictable.
Yeah, I think they're struggling with the Kara Buster, because at that range you will need a Kara to convert from the impact.
And to be fair, if you're going forward with purple RC, you usually find really good use of 2S there. Really good block, and that's that.
Yeah, very good presence of mind to anticipate the reversal, especially after, Hammerfall breaking.
Like, Hammerfall break, I'm always caught off guard by it because I do it too late. But as long as you know where you're going to... Oh, yes! I want to see it! JD puts you 0 on hit.
One more first attempt, but... Yeah, oh, no! What?
Yeah.
Oh, they're keeping it to the second round. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was the last round. I'm like,
oh, well done, Gamma. You earned your Potemkin card with that one. Well done. Oh, making me so proud to be a Potemkin player. We here just taking sips out of our bucket of paints between rounds. Just lean over, just get that Dulux going. CS, 2S. Just really nicely spacing these out, trying to get c0ldmT to do something in the matchup. We're seeing c0ldmT go in a lot here. I'd rather see them keep to like their far S distance and try to maintain from there. Like, as it stands, they're putting themselves too close to Potemkin. They're getting too much into Megafist range, and they're suffering a lot from these GIs. Good dash in throw. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, another one for the chip.
Oh, GI, big chip damage. That is 6-1 so far. We have one more game needed for Gamma to take this. Will we see the c0ldmT comeback? Slido hit. Ooh. A lot of hits coming out here. Not a lot getting done with it, but still going down. Ooh. Good blocking out of Gamma.
I think like c0ldmT has noticed that once they get Gamma to block, Gamma is not really blocking much, probably because they're trying to walk back. So they're getting a lot of straight hits from lows, and they're probably trying to cash in on that. Nice RRT to break the armor. Break.
Well, actually, it's not guaranteed. If you red RC without having hit him beforehand, it doesn't break the armor. You have to have hit them at least once beforehand before the red RC.
Yeah. I meant automatic break in that situation.
Oh yeah, in that scenario, definitely. And that's another round to c0ldmT, taking those wall breaks.
Also because you cannot get RRC without hitting before, right?
Yes, you're right. I am the fool here.
I was a bit confused, but that's fine. Okay, got back 2K 2D check, no more 5Ds, going for the low roots this time.
Yeah, but c0ldmT is like, I can react to those. Oh my god. I love getting trade combos into wall breaks. They feel great.
Ooh, both with
the grab, point blank to each other.
Ooh. Nice.
There's the purple.
Oh, doesn't go for the kata.
To be fair, if you don't feel, oh no, that's exactly what I was talking about. That close range hammerfall break. Oh, unfortunate. And that is another game to c0ldmT, putting them at 6-2 right now. Gamma just still needs that one win though. You can afford to give up one game. But you don't want to. You never want to give up that game. Points on the board and all that. Ooh. Trying to build up a little bit of extra meter here with the slide heads.
Sinjo, can you take over on commentary for a minute?
I'll be ground until the end of this set at least. A lot of damage coming out here, getting hits in, and gonna see that wall break. Again, this is a common thing that you would see out of this matchup as a normal thing, is just any hit from Ramlethal at mid-screen into Potemkin will put you in the corner. Any hit in the corner gets the wall break. Or gets a knockdown with the slide head, so it's not indeed. Shimmying back and forth, potentially looking for exactly that. Oof.
Good reactions on point.
Yeah, really good reactions there to get that the reversal super out in time.
Gamma getting pushed into the corner. That's like you saw. That's not where you want to be against Ram. And now Sword is out. Doesn't get the projectile flick, but
Yep. Getting the counter projectile flick is really hard. It's like you have to be accurate down to 2 frames to get it out. It's fun. Has c0ldmT made enough adjustments in this matchup now? Do they know where they need to be standing to get their hits in? The JH and the follow-up as well.
I'm liking right now the being really just cautious and playing it slow. The burst is already gone, so now they are switching gear. You know, their burst is still available, so any situation, yeah, they can double sort of guess it, and gives a lot of power to Ram with that control, with that ability to go down the game.
Yeah, c0ldmT reaction blocking all these slide heads, not even having to bother. Run up throw. Whoa. So that's 6-3 now. c0ldmT with 2 in a row. Is this going to be the comeback special? I mean, we also saw Gamma do like reversal back Mega Fist into the corner there, and I think that's stuff that c0ldmT has adjusted for. And again, we talk about this I talk about this almost every week that I'm on, but these long sets allow for this kind of adjustment. They allow for you to like lose a couple of games here and there and still be able to convincingly take it. Ooh, GI, 2K2D, getting that HP back. Hammerfall break being -11 now makes me really sad. Because it used to be like +5. I miss those days. I miss those days.
Those were the days.
Alright, puts out the heat knuckle, but c0ldmT deciding to jump backwards instead. Going into the corner here, advantage to pot right now. I was expecting a throw to come out. Yeah, no, those armors don't absorb supers. You just get hit. Just get straight hit. Yeah, it's a lot of damage when it's a reversal. There's a throw. Going in. Potbuster! Is it time for the Hammerfall break Potbuster? Oh, no. Triple RC.
Empty jump into Buster. One more chance.
Alright. Just gets the hit in. An instant burst there would have saved c0ldmT, but I figured that they probably wanted to save it for this round.
Take it to the third round. So important to have.
Alright, finding that space, finding the exact position they want to be at. Double sword throw into wall break. Ooh, charge D for the wall break. Good choice. Alright. Waiting to see.
Gamma's getting it by a lot of bayonets on block. You know, like they block the 5S, 5HS, and then they get hit by the bayonet. So I don't know what they're trying to do.
A lot of it can be like you might be trying to flick the sword while it's in the air, and that you can't do that. Nobody can do that. It's impossible. You will die for it. Speaking of dying for it, whoop! c0ldmT just without enough meter to be able to get a super out of that. Purple RC, double purple RC. Gamma still trying to look for that. Oh, 6p. Oh, 6p. Ram's got a good 6p. 6-4 now.
No, yeah, 4 games in a row, right? No, 3 games.
3 games in a row. Yep, this is kind of the swinging nature of this matchup. If Ram overcommits into anything, if Ram doesn't respect Potemkin enough, she dies fairly quickly in this matchup. But the second that Ram just goes, oh, I'll just wait here. Oh, I'll just let you hit buttons and I'll beat you for it. That's when Potemkin starts losing really heavily in this matchup. The more patiently you play as Ram, the better you do in this matchup.
Oh, okay. That did knock down Hammerfall for that. Oh no, yes, Hammerfall for that space.
It can be, like I said it before in KOF Madness's game. The Hammerfall after Heat Knuckle is kind of tricky. There it is. That's decent. And another one.
Just patiently waiting there for the BRC. No challenge at all. I like it from Gamma.
Can't be caught recovering from something if you're in neutral. Oh, I gotta throw him that. But let's see how this goes now. Yep, because the screen wasn't fully out of the way.
Careful, yeah, there's a gap.
We were talking about that 9-frame gap. It's enough to get a reversal super out in. Full meter.
There is FD.
FD's not gonna be enough here.
Yeah, yep. Actually survives it.
Survives
if you oh, never mind. This is not gonna survive this one. Oh, wait, what?
He knocked her down on the first frame and he was out of range of the fireball when it came across. Oh, Potemkin,
Oh,
why?
interaction! Are you kidding me?
I don't even... It was c0ldmT's unfortunate reaction. Had they just waited a second and blocked it, they could have just done it as a reaction to the recovery. Whoop! Here we go. Slidehead getting hit on the way back down. Whoop! Hammerfall -9. My c0ldmT opting to take a lot of the CS Garuda. There's like an 11 frame gap there, if not more, I think. Depending on how early you're cancelling that this close slash. Because like Garuda Impact is like a 20 frame startup or something. Or more than 20, 26 frames?
A lot of these slide ads are coming in. I would like to more to see the 30.
Ooh. Here we go. Oh, how are we going to see this go down? Oh, unfortunately doesn't react to the...
Nice tech. In the corner, no 6p. Uh-oh.
Mega Fist getting hit with that counter hit. Going into the corner. Having to...
Oh, there's the
Oh my god. Oh, the explosion gets flicked correctly. Going out of the corner.
Slight burst advantage for Gamma might come into play.
Oh, getting that JH
right
in
now
there.
Struggling a lot with the jumping buttons, mostly due to the lack of 6Ps or hit knuckle and things like that.
To be fair, 6P against Ram is kind of tricky. Her arcs are very strange, and her falling that's it. I think that's it for Gamma. Yep. We're going to 6-5. 4 in a row. Like, this is kind of what I was expecting out of the matchup to begin with. It's really difficult for if you don't vary up your offense enough, and if you don't vary up your aggression enough against Ram, they can eventually just learn what you do and start dealing with you that way. Like, yep, reacting to the slide head with JH to come in, knowing that they'll be recovering. JH is hard to react to as well, like Heat Knuckle at certain ranges will still win, but at some you'll just get clipped. Oh,
and
that's a big wall
2H
break.
simply will be too slow, right?
Oh, 2H is terrible in this matchup. You don't want a 2H. You'll get clipped by like every single button that Ram hits for free. And even on whiff, and on whiff you just die. Like you just get carried to the corner, guaranteed. Speaking of getting carried to the corner. Yep. Whoop, still alive. Not for long.
Yeah, right now, c0ldmT on the tie point.
Coming back up in this set, like this is a tricky matchup. Like Gamma made it look very comfortable for themselves at the start of this, but like it's hard to deal with Ramlethal. You have to start shutting down some of her options in certain ways, and you have to acknowledge that a long set against a Ramlethal is always going to be a struggle if you're not maximizing your use of stuff like Kara PB, just because of the ranges that you have to deal with. Ooh. Like we've seen this race cranking, and yeah, Gamma did a huge amount of damage with Chip, but if you can't capitalize and finish off the round with it, whoop, we can throw in the whiff. All right, this is finally match point for Gamma if they can close this out. Otherwise, they're going to be put into the last game by c0ldmT here. Oh, there's the hit. 2D off the...
Doesn't get to the side switch though.
To be fair, it's hard to get a side switch with Potemkin. You have to... I think it's FRC a forward Mega Fist. Even maybe a Kara forward Mega Fist. It's tricky.
You can do it with the Kara, especially from that range. But yeah, it's range specific for sure.
Ooh. Alright. Has the burst advantage. Is getting those hits in there. Just waiting for c0ldmT to come to them. Getting the blocks in. Oh, gets thrown for their troubles.
On the plus frame advantage, the gold burst misses completely.
It's so tense. Oh.
Yeah, nice to delay the 2K to D because it's -2 on hit.
Oh.
And
looking to close it out.
And be mortal battled, so careful. And the Hammerfall actually takes it. Goes to challenge probably a Fares.
Pure Hammerfall goes. Well, to be fair, the sword was in the wall, and she did a crouching maneuver, which might have been crouch S. So, that's it. Gamma takes it. clinches out by the skin of the teeth on that last round. Really well played to both players.
Valiant effort from c0ldmT to try and turn this around. Very good adjustments, but in the end, Gamma corrected some of the mistakes in the middle of the set and came back victorious.
Yep. Highlight of the game. Highlight for the match for me was the double Potemkin buster into the very fancy RRC JH Heat Knuckle in the corner. That one I liked.
For me, the highlights were the double fallout of the Calvados for no reason whatsoever.
Just no reason. It just happens sometimes. Oops.
But yeah, this was the last set, I believe, right? Yeah, so we will be returning next Tuesday. I was about to say Saturday. I don't know why. Next Tuesday for Guilty Gear Strive. Probably final week before the final phase, or do you have more weeks due to bigger brackets?
I think this is going to be the last week. I know that I have one of my matches is actually the VOD for next week, and while I'm away. So enjoy that one. It's definitely an interesting set, and that's all I'll say on the matter.
Yeah. Speaking of being away, I will also be away because I'll be moving. Probably not next Tuesday, but we'll be close enough for being way too busy to commentate. So I hope you enjoyed my commentary. In general, 2BCU runs 3 other games, which will be KOF 2K2UM, the sort of father of Strive, if you want, Guilty Gear, Rev 2, and also UniCLR. So on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, you can find all of these beautiful games from this great community. You can join the Discord to find both players to matchmake with and train during the off times of your sets. Or you can find also some partners in crime when you are joining the various 3v3, both Tekken and Guilty Gear Strive events. I believe there's going to be like other tournaments. So maybe c0ldmT can remind everyone about those.
Yeah, so as you said, this Sunday we have the Guilty Gear Strive 3-on-3 tournament. This time it's Pokemon style. Last time we had the League style where, well, every player could only play once. But Pokemon style is pretty much winner stays. So we're checking out what format people like better. And then the week after will be Tekken 7 as part of the Tekken Online Challenge 1-on-1 tournament. And so we are also checking for Street Fighter 5 in contact with Gekken. So if you're looking forward to Street Fighter 5 tournaments, also keep an eye on our Discord or Twitter. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the tournaments. We are currently doing the Tekken and Guilty Gear tournaments pretty much every second week, 3-on-3. So yeah, if you play those games, check out the Discord.
And you want to remind everyone about the raffle before we go?
Of course, as Vor mentioned earlier, we have the raffle going on. Every $5 you donate, you get one ticket. Every $15 total donated, we will add a new prize. The prizes are music albums and Steam keys. So if you want to support the tournament and at the same time win something awesome, feel free to chuck in your €5, or if you want to donate more, of course, it's always welcome. And we have the stretch goals going on. So if we reach the $1,000, which I hope we do by the end of the season, we will do the Melty Blood Type Lumina Marathon with show matches, release tournament, and so on. So if you're looking forward to that game, you should donate a few dollars for your favorite game in Challenger League.
Thank you. Yeah,
that is it.
Great to hear.
And that will be the rest of the season will happen for Guilty Gear once again next Tuesday, last week of the pool phase. Then we will go into the final phase, which I believe is going to be once again single elimination first to 10.
Yes, it is. Okay. First to 10 single elimination. 60 players qualify. So we have the top 2 of every group qualify, and the 4 best third place finishes. So we will match pretty much the best players, the best first place finishers with the third place finishers. So you kind of get a reward for doing well during group stage.
Cool. Well, we'll see you then next week. I hope you enjoyed today's Guilty Gear Strive, and we wish you a very good day.
And for me as well, a very good day. Do we want to bring up anything else before we sign off? Have you got anything ongoing from your side, Gill? Or are you going to be too busy with your moving?
I'm just preoccupied with moving back to my own country and, starting university in September. So no, nothing to share out. Follow me on Twitter, I guess.
Yeah, and nothing from my side. Celtic Throwdown got delayed due to the Irish government being incompetent, but that's nothing new to anyone's government. But it is still going to go ahead, just on a delay. I'll try my best to keep people updated if they want to come to an in-person tournament in Ireland. Possibly in November now.
Okay. Well, bye-bye, everyone.
Take care.